Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's News Break Bulletin. I'm Naomi Khan, and here are the news for this hour. Former Bihar Minister Tej Pratap Yadav on Friday, stating that he was not in RJD anymore, said people from Mahagathbandhan are coming with him. On his intention to contest the Bihar election, he said his father, Lalu Prasad Yadav, has said that the state does not need smart cities but smart villages, so he will deliver it to the people, adding that he will die fighting for the people of Bihar.
अभी हम उस संगठन में है नहीं, तो हम इस पे हम कुछ नहीं कहना चाहेंगे। उस संगठन में हम नहीं हैं, तो हम इस पे कुछ नहीं कहना चाहेंगे। नहीं, हमारे साथ तो सब लोग जुड़ ही रहा है। हमसे बिहार गठबंधन से लोग आज हमने अनाउंस किया तो सब लोग जुड़ने का काम कर रहा है। सब लोग अपने अपने तरीके से जनता के बीच में जाने का रास्ता लोग खोजते हैं, लेकिन हम गांव की पगडंडियों को पकड़ के चलना चाहते हैं। गांव में धरातल जिस तरीके से पिताजी ने हम कहा कि स्मार्ट सिटी नहीं चाहिए, स्मार्ट गांव चाहिए, तो हम स्मार्ट गांव बना के देने का काम करेंगे। ये भी मेरा वादा है। इसके लिए लड़ जाएंगे, मर जाएंगे, लेकिन हम ये काम करा के रहेंगे। जिस तरीके से महुआ के लोगों को हमने काम करा के दिया, उसी तरीके से बिहार के लोगों के लिए भी हम लड़ जाएंगे, मर जाएंगे, लेकिन काम करा के देंगे।
एक सर बात ये चल रही है, राहुल गांधी की पूरी सभा में तेजस्वी प्रसाद यादव।
देखिए, हम इन लोगों पे कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करना चाहते। हम किसी पे कोई बिहार गठबंधन के लोग भी इन लोगों के ऊपर टिप्पणी नहीं करना चाहते हैं। हमारा रूपरेखा कुछ और, हम किसी पर टिप्पणी नहीं करना चाहते। हमारा कोई विरोधी नहीं है, हमारा कोई दुश्मन नहीं। दुश्मन सोच में लोगों का बढ़ सकता है, हमारे दुश्मन हो सकते हैं, लेकिन हमारी किसी से दुश्मनी नहीं। हम किसी से दुश्मनी नहीं करना चाहते, हम सबसे प्रेम भाव रखना चाहते हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
एक और विषय आया है केरल से, ये मामला केरल कांग्रेस की तरफ से ट्वीट किया गया है, इसमें पीडी और बिहार को एक समान बताया गया है।
देखिए, हम नहीं देखे हैं ये बयान, तो हम इस पर कुछ टिप्पणी नहीं करेंगे। आप ही वो सवाल कर रहे हैं, हम लोग चुप हैं।
सर, इन दिनों एक डांस वीडियो काफी तेजी से वायरल हो रहा है।
देखिए, फिर आप घुमा के फिरा डांस हो रहा है, नाच हो रहा है, तो क्या करें हम? अब किसी को मन कर रहा है डांस करने का, तो कोई रुक थोड़े जाएगा। अब हम ही को मन करता है बांसुरी बजाने का, तो हम बांसुरी बजाते हैं। सबका अपना अपना कला है। जनता के लोग बीच में बिखरने का लोग काम कर रहे हैं, अच्छी बात है। ये भी एक कला है, इससे युवाओं को प्रेरणा मिलेगा, डांस करते रहिए। भगवान कृष्ण जी भी नृत्य किए हैं, इसमें कोई गुनाह नहीं है, कोई गलत काम नहीं है।
Opposition's vice presidential candidate P. Sundarshan Reddy, who is visiting Assam on Friday, expressed confidence that he was 100% sure of winning the vice presidential election. He said he has been receiving tremendous response wherever he goes. He, however, said it will be highly improper for him to make a comment about the other candidate, who he said has always a very respectable personality. Reddy will contest against National Democratic Alliance's candidate C.B. Radhakrishnan. The vice presidential election will be held in Parliament House on September 9, 2025. As soon as polling is over, votes will be counted and a returning officer will announce the results the same day under the Election Commission's supervision.
I said I'm 100% sure of winning this election. Are you satisfied or anything else to be said? Yes, I'm winning this election.
What is your response about these other parts of the country, rest of the countries? And
Tremendous response wherever I go.
From the civil society groups or others, individuals?
Every quarter, individual, civil society groups, citizenship groups, intellectuals, teachers, professors, writers, scholars, journalists like you, everyone.
Last one, what do you want to about this, say about this NDA's candidate for this?
Not a word, not a word. It would be highly improper on my part to make any comment about the other candidate, who is also a respectable person. I don't wish to make any comment.
So do you think that is ongoing the SR process in the Bihar? It is now process to implement across the country. Do you think that it is the right?
We will discuss about it later, not now. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Assam British Congress Committee President and MP Gaurav Gogoi on Friday welcomed Vice Presidential candidate Justice Darshan Reddy's visit to Assam and the Northeast, while also urging Prime Minister Narendra Modi to apologize to the people of Manipur for his delayed visit. Gogoi criticized the Prime Minister's late response to Manipur's ongoing crisis and said it cannot be said that normalcy has returned to Manipur. There is still no elected government in the state. Prime Minister Modi's visit should not be seen as an end goal, but only the beginning of a long journey to restore peace, justice, reconciliation and democracy. Unfortunately, this beginning has come too late. It should have happened 2 years ago, he said. He stressed that the Prime Minister must acknowledge the suffering of the people of Manipur. Stating that justice delayed is justice denied, Gogoi said the people of Manipur have been denied a visit by the Prime Minister for far too long and expressed hope when the PM arrives. The first thing he does is apologize to the people for not showing up for the past 2 years.
Happy that Justice Darshan Reddy ji has kindly taken out the time to visit Assam on his busy campaign schedule. As former Chief Justice of the Guwahati High Court, is familiar with the situation of Assam, not only that of Assam, but that of the entire Northeast. He is familiar with the political complexities of a state like Manipur also, and therefore I feel that as a Vice President candidate, he has all the knowledge and acumen, wisdom and experience to represent the concerns and aspirations of the Northeast at the highest forum. And I hope that my colleagues from across the political aisle will also consider that at this point we need someone who understands the Northeast, understands Manipur, understands Assam accord, and therefore I'm confident that Justice Reddy Garuji will do much better than what people's expectations are. We cannot say that normalcy has returned to Manipur. There is still no elected government in Manipur. So Prime Minister Modi's visit should not be seen as the end goal. It is only a start on a long journey to bring back peace, justice, reconciliation and democracy back to Manipur. Till the time the relationship between the people of Manipur do not heal, till the time the aspirations of the people of Manipur are not met, I hope the BJP will understand that Prime Minister Modi's visit is not the end, but it is only the beginning. And it is a beginning which has come very much delayed. It should have happened 2 years prior. There are still many more milestones to overcome. And as they say, justice delayed is justice denied. And I think people of Manipur have been denied of a visit by the Prime Minister for far too long. And I hope that the Prime Minister, when he arrives in Manipur, the first thing he does is apologize to the people of Manipur for not showing up for the past 2 years.
Calling India-US ties a very special relationship, United States President Donald Trump affirmed that he and Prime Minister Modi would always be friends, asserting that there is nothing to worry about. However, he expressed displeasure over what PM Modi is doing in contemporary times.
And are you ready to reset relations with India at this point?
I always will. I'll always be friends with Modi. He's great. Prime Minister, he's great. I'll always be friends, but I just don't like what he's doing at this particular moment. But India and the United States have a special relationship. There's nothing to worry about.
Mr. President, who do you blame for losing India to China? In your post earlier today in the morning, you did put that out.
I don't think we have. I've been very disappointed that India would be buying so much oil, as you know, from Russia. And I let them know that. We put a very big tariff on India, 50% tariff, very high tariff. I get along very well with Modi, as you know, is great. He was here a couple of months ago. In fact, we went to the Rose Garden and the grass was so soaking wet. It was such a terrible place to have a news conference. I said, well, let's use a beautiful white stone emblematic of the White House, okay? And it's been very well received. But we had a news conference on the grass. That was my last news conference I had on the grass because everybody sunk in. You probably sunk in. Every reporter out there, they ruined their shoes. We made that change. It's been a really well-received change. Yeah, please.
Mauritius Prime Minister Navin Ramgoolam will undertake a state visit to India from September 9 to 16. This will be the first overseas bilateral visit of Prime Minister Dr. Ramgoolam to India in his present term. Dr. Ramgoolam had earlier visited India in May 2014 as the only non-SAARC leader invited to attend the swearing-in ceremony of the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. During his visit to India, Prime Minister Ramgoolam will call on President Draupadi Murmu and hold discussions with Prime Minister Narendra Modi to further the enhanced strategic partnership. A MEA release said that Dr. Ramgoolam will also visit Mumbai, Varanasi, Ayodhya and Tirupati. In Mumbai, he would be attending a business event.
About the visit of the Prime Minister of Mauritius to India. The Prime Minister of Mauritius, His Excellency Dr. Navin Chandra Ramgoolam, will undertake a state visit to India from 9 to 16th of September 2025. This will be the first overseas bilateral visit of Prime Minister Dr. Ramgoolam to India in his present term. You would recall that Prime Minister Ramgoolam had earlier visited India in 2014 to attend the swearing-in ceremony of the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. During this visit to India of Dr. Ramgoolam, he will, apart from Delhi, he will also visit Mumbai, Varanasi, Ayodhya and Tirupati. In Mumbai, he will be attending a business event. More details of the visit you can see in the press release that we are going to issue shortly.
US President Donald Trump on Friday, US local time, officially signed an executive order which reverted the Department of Defense's name to the Department of War. He was flanked by US Secretary of War Pete Hegseth and Joint Chiefs of Staff Dan Kane. Ahead of signing the order, US President Trump told the media that he had been discussing the idea for some time with Pete Hegseth and Dan Kane. Trump said US won the First World War, Second World War, everything before that, and in between, and then decided to go woke and changed the name to Department of Defense, so it's going to be Department of War. He said that the name is much more appropriate considering the current global scenario. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth said this name changing is not just about renaming, it is about restoring the warrior ethos, victory and clarity. The War Department is going to fight decisively, not endless conflicts. It's going to fight to win, not to lose, he said.
Honor to sign this, and we will do that right now. I think that's a big one, I'll be honest. That's a big one.
It's a big one, Mr. President.
The death toll from floods in Punjab rose to 43 on Friday, even as rescue and relief operations intensified, with AIMS Delhi sending a specialized medical team to the affected areas, officials said. According to a release by the Department of Information and Public Relations, deaths were reported from Amritsar, Barnala, Batinda, Fazilka, Firozpur, Gurdaspur, Hoshiarpur, Mansa, Pathankot, Patiala, Rupnagar, Sangrur and SAS Nagar and Ludhiana. 3 people remain missing. The All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Delhi sent a team of doctors and nurses to be deployed in the flood-affected areas of the state and northern India to extend medical and humanitarian support. Earlier in the day, National Disaster Response Forces teams provided relief material to Fazilka as the Satluj River continued to remain flooded. ADC Fazilka Dr. Mandeep Kaur said there is no breach in sewage protection bund in Fazilka. Work is ongoing at 2-3 locations for its strengthening, and it can withstand water pressure. 20 villages located on the other side of Sutlej Creek are severely affected. There is no road connectivity there. So far, 13,500 people have been rescued and 2,200 people are in 9 operational shelters. 17,785 hectares of land and crops worth rupees 2.5 crores are destroyed in floods. Many houses are submerged.
फाजिलका जिले में अभी कोई ब्रीच नहीं हुई है, ठीक है। सतलुज का बंद है हमारे पास, सतलुज क्रीक फ्लो कर रही है, उसके जो प्रोटेक्शन बंद है उसकी स्ट्रेंथनिंग का काम चल रहा है। वो कहीं कहीं से उसे में थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम आई थी, बट स्ट्रेंथनिंग का काम जो है उसका चल रहा है 2-3 जगह पे। जी बिल्कुल चल रही है, हमारे हफ्ता हो गया उसकी स्ट्रेंथनिंग चल रही है और अब काफी ठीक है, ऐसी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, वो विथस्टैंड कर सकता है पानी, ठीक है। और हमारे जो है 20 गाँव हैं जो सतलुज क्रीक के उस तरफ है, वो सारे के सारे अफेक्टेड है, उसमें रोड कनेक्टिविटी का जो है बिल्कुल लॉस हो गया। और इस वक्त हमारी जो रेस्क्यू की 4 NDRF की टीम्स हैं, 2 आर्मी के यूनिट्स हैं और 1 BSF का यूनिट जो है ऑपरेटिव है। अब तक हम 3,500 लोगों के करीब जो है उनका रेस्क्यू कर चुके हैं और हमारे पास रिलीफ सेंटर्स में 2200 लोग हैं, अभी 2200 के करीब। हमारे पास टोटल 20 रिलीफ सेंटर बनाए हैं, बट अभी हमारे जिले में 9 ऑपरेशनल हैं, तो 2200 के करीब लोग हैं, बाकी कुछ अपने रिलेटिव्स के घर चले गए हैं, सेफर प्लेसेस में मूव कर गए हैं। जी रिलीफ सेंटर्स में उनकी हर तरह की जरूरत का ध्यान रखा जा रहा है। उनको जो है मेडिकल हेल्प, वेटरनरी जो पशुओं के लिए डॉक्टर्स भी हैं, प्लस उनको जो फीड है कैटल फीड वो भी दी जा रही है, हरा चारा भी दिया जा रहा है और उनको 3 टाइम खाना प्लस स्नैक्स, दूध बच्चों के लिए। और हम अपने रिलीफ कैंप्स में बच्चों के लिए रिक्रिएशनल एक्टिविटीज का भी अरेंज किया है, हमने वॉलंटियर्स हायर किए हमने एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट से, और उसमें बच्चों को खेलने के लिए भी और एजुकेशनल एक्टिविटीज भी करवाई जा रही हैं। जी
हमने देखा कई पॉपुलेशन लगी हुई है, तो कितनी पॉपुलेशन लगी हुई है अभी अप्रोक्सीमेटली?
वोकलिन तो 2-3 लगी हुई हैं अभी, मतलब, और JCB मशीन से हमारी जो स्ट्रेंथनिंग चल रही है और इधर ड्रेन्स पे लगी हुई है पॉकलिन जो नीचे से खोलने के लिए। हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हमारे पास 17,785 हेक्टेयर के करीब जो है रकबा वो हमारा खराब हुआ है, ठीक है। और 250 करोड़ का करीब फसलों का नुकसान हो चुका है किसानों का, ठीक है। और काफी घर है अभी सबमर्ज्ड है, जैसे जैसे पानी रिसीड होगा फिर उनका डैमेज जो है असेस किया जाएगा। हमारे यहाँ भाखड़ा से पानी नहीं आता, ठीक है, बट अभी जो सुबह की सिचुएशन थी, हरीके जो हुसैनीवाला डाउन स्ट्रीम है उसमें आज 35,000 डाउन किया पानी उन्होंने। कल तक 330 फ्लो कर रहा था क्यूसिक, पर आज 2.95 था, 2,95,000। सो अभी पानी हमारे यहाँ पे, पर अभी हमें रिलीफ नहीं मिलेगा जब तक पानी सतलुज रिवर में उधर से पाकिस्तान में जो फ्लो कर रही है उधर डाउन होगा, तो हमारी क्रीक में से पानी डाउन होगा। अभी हमें 4-5 दिन और लगेंगे, पर पानी स्टेबल है, लेवल अभी बढ़ा नहीं है। अभी तक कोई कैजुअलिटी रिपोर्ट नहीं हुई है, बट जो कैटल है उनकी 4 नुकसान हुआ है, उनका डेथ हुई है।
A massive fire broke out at a dyeing factory in P1D, Thane district, Maharashtra on Saturday. Fire tenders were rushed to the spot and firefighting efforts were underway, with further details awaited. Officials also mentioned that earlier on Thursday, a fire had erupted at a firecracker shop in Malat, Mumbai, reportedly due to a short circuit. According to Assistant Commissioner of Police Hemant Sawan, the blaze occurred in the Somwari Bazaar area where several small shops are located. He said the shop owner was a license holder and claimed that the fire was brought under control quickly after fire brigades arrived. Sawan further stated that there was no loss of life or injury in the incident.
इलाका है, यहाँ पर छोटे छोटे सब शॉप्स ओनर है. जो अभी आग लगी है वो ओम साई फायरवर्क्स का मींस जो पटाखों का शॉप है, लाइसेंस होल्डर है. हालांकि तो पहले अभी ऐसे समझ में आ रहा है कि शॉर्ट सर्किट की वजह से चिंगारी उड़ी और फिर बाद में ये इतना बड़ा अभी जो आग आप देख रहे हैं वो आग लगी है. फायर ब्रिगेड्स के जो सब कर्मचारी है वो काम कर रहे हैं. अभी हालात मींस कंट्रोल में है. नहीं, अभी तक तो मींस जान का कोई खतरा नहीं, अंदर कोई नहीं था. सब जब शुरुआत हुई तो सब लोग बाहर निकल आए, लेकिन वो माल जो था, अभी फेस्टिवल है, गणपति फेस्टिवल, उसके वजह से शायद ये जो पटाखों का स्टॉक रहेगा उसके वजह से थोड़ा ज्यादा टाइम लग रहा है.
Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan at an event on Friday said India and Pakistan learned different lessons after the Balakot operation. He said after the operation, India focused on long-range precision strike weapons and post-strike damage assessment, and Pakistan might have focused on its air defence. Mentioning the recent Operation Sindoor, he said the political leadership provided a clear direction with a clear message to destroy the terrorist camps and retaliate only if attacked. That's all for now. For more news and updates, keep watching Hornbill TV.
Copy that. Yes, I'm in his makeup room. Yes, I'll get the dialogues done. Okay.
और लंच किया?
बस सोडा.
बस सोडा?